Indiana Tech all about? It's about getting involved. And one-on-one interaction. It's about knowing you can afford it. And that it will be worth everything in the end. It's about finding opportunities that lead to unexpected places. And finding yourself along the way. It's about making connections and finding new ways to make them stronger. It's about turning your passions into your purpose. And most of all, it's about being a part of it. What are you waiting for? Go for it.
Hello, and welcome to Not a Rocket League broadcast. My name's Bub, and
My name is David.
By David Voidlord, if you haven't seen our Valorant broadcast before.
The one, the only.
We are filling in for K Mills and David, who are both sick tonight. So, we're going to do our best here. I have never casted a League game before.
I haven't either.
I have played enough of League to kind of understand what's going on.
Yeah.
But we are going to give this a shot, and even better, they're using a different draft website than what we're used to. So looking at draft is going to be a little bit interesting as we get set for draft. Just based on the early looks, we'll have it up on the screen for you here in a moment as well. I'm trying to remember character faces. I believe we are on red, so we'll be on the right side of your screen when you watch. Illinois Tech is in blue in game one. Both teams 6-0, by the way. This is the two best teams in the division. This should be a good one.
It will be a good one. I'm not new to the MOBA world. I'm gonna try to do our best to get the best comms we can out here. I know it might not be as fluent as our previous casters were, but we're gonna try our best. Don't judge us in the chat. But yeah, no, these guys, they play hard. Our team is undefeated. So is theirs. This will be a very, very good game here tonight.
Yeah, so looking at the first wave of bans here as we get into draft, it looks like Illinois Tech has banned Renekton, Gragas, and Jinx. Gragas, for those who haven't seen our streams before, Bandit Boy, our top laner, is nuts with both Renekton and Gragas. They're both top laners.
Yeah.
He's very good with them. They also banned the Jinx, which Icy Ice Baby, our ADC. That's his best champion as well. On our side, we banned Mel, we banned Wukong, and I actually don't know who that third champion is in the middle. We've already run into the first one. I'm not sure. What I can tell you is they started out picking Aurora, and we are countering with Ezreal in the bot lane. I think Ezreal can also play mid, but generally speaking goes bot. Just waiting on picks here, and yeah, we'll go ahead and get the draft screen up here in just a second for you guys, like I said, as we get moving. The draft is slow, but these players, like you said, both teams have fought very hard to get to the point they are right now, as we have Galio. So yeah, Galio's our mid laner. Raid Boss will be going straight to the mid lane with Galio, which we just saw him play really well on last week. 2 weeks ago, technically.
He was tearing it up for sure. I think a big thing about tonight is definitely just picking our battles, playing what we need to play. Our jungler, Bo, I think is going to be really, really very vital tonight. I think he's played very, very well in these last couple weeks.
Arguably team MVP right now.
Yeah, no, he's done amazing. I think it is very, very important for him to play well. I think this team, I think our team specifically, is very, very strong early. But what do you have to say on that, Bub?
I mean, yeah, we've got a couple very strong players. I mean, when I say a couple, I could literally name all 5 of them. They've all done well. The team's undefeated both in NECC and in WHAC for a reason. They've yet to lose. Yeah, they've only dropped, I think, 2 games over the course of the season as a whole. Yeah. And both of those we actually got to broadcast here. I think 3. I think they dropped one to Lawrence Tech and WHAC. No, they didn't. No, they chewed. Never mind. Forget it. throw that out the window. Doesn't matter. Yeah, they dropped one game to Valpo, won that 2-1. Then their last broadcast, Davenport White. We saw 2 really good series back to back there.
No, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, by the way, Illinois Tech has picked Vi. I believe that is for the jungle, and we are going in best of top. That's another very good champion for Bandit Boy. As if his champ pool already wasn't strong, they added Ambessa recently, and she's also very good, and he's very good with Ambessa because of course he is.
Yeah, of course.
Deep champ pool. They are countering with the Gnar top lane as well, so that'll be an interesting one. Gnar, I don't understand his mechanics fully. And again, I apologize, the knowledge pool for me, not too deep when it comes to League.
Yeah.
I do know he flips between Mini and Mega Gnar, and Mega Gnar is much stronger, but it's kind of on a timer from what I understand. His mechanics, not something I'm too familiar with. We're finishing up some bands. Literally both of the bands these 2 teams picked, I have no idea who those champions are, so we're just going to move on with that. We're working on getting our last 2 our last 2 picks for both teams going. They're doing their last couple bands right now.
Yeah.
Our draft screen, for those who are wondering why no draft screen right now, it's a little broken. We have our draft screen set up for a website that most players use.
They just decided to be special today.
Decided to use a different website and didn't tell us until literally when we were live. No time to get things set up correctly. So unfortunate it happens, but hey, we're moving on. I believe Kaisa was our last ban. That is a champion I do know, and I'm pretty sure she's a bot laner. And Viego is the other ban to round it out for Illinois Tech. So that's a jungle ban. We're still waiting to see what direction Bo's going to go with his picks, our jungler. And I think we're also waiting on Ping as well for that support pick.
Yeah, these are definitely longer than the Val startup.
Yeah. Hey, get ready if you haven't. You'll see. We have a 3-minute break between draft and game 2. So we'll be here vibing out for 3 minutes. We'll go to a break. Obviously, you guys won't have to sit here and watch us painfully go back and forth. No, I don't think they do. I don't think they do.
Think so?
No, I don't think so. I might cringe out of this desk if that were the case. Talia. So Bo is going Talia jungle. I don't think I've seen that yet this season. That's
interesting.
We'll see what direction that goes. Again, I have no analysis for you guys. Talia is a champion that I don't know too much about. I do trust Bo. I think we all do. Like I said, team MVP, leads the team in KDA. You can see the stats right above our heads as they're scrolling through as well.
Right here.
Also, you can see recent results in upcoming games here. Let's not talk about the Valorant one. Hey, that's a Valorant game coming up.
That is a Valorant
game coming up.
Yeah, we're going to win that one.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Not like the last 3 games we played.
It's earlier than your normal time, too. 5 p.m.
It is,
That's going to be a fun one. Ash and Thresh is your ADC support pick in the bot lane for Illinois Tech. Thresh has a very good hook. I do know that. Ash is like my most played champion when I play the game. Her slow is very good. She has really high attack speed. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but that attack speed. And the CC is very, very strong. I'm saying a bunch of things you guys probably already know.
Yeah.
Again, I'm like Iron 3 in League. I'm horrible at this game. I could jump in. I could die 17 times in the first minute. Probably. I don't know how that's possible.
I'm actually like Radiant level in League right now. You know, I haven't played like
this goes to show how much he knows about League that he's comparing it to Valorant ranks.
Yeah, but what I do know is that Alani. That's what I know.
Not sponsored, by the way.
Not sponsored. Not sponsored. But like, but yeah, that's what I know. That's what I know.
And our last pick is Renata. I believe I've seen Ping play Renata before in support. So yeah, we're just kind of waiting now. Draft is kind of finished.
Yeah.
You look on both sides. Aurora versus Galio, I believe, in the mid lane. We'll see a Vi Talia jungle matchup. Gnar and Ambessa in the top lane. Ash and Israel in the bot lane, and then your support battle will be Thresh and Renata. Not necessarily that the supports battle each other. They're more focused on engaging and chain CCing any opponents they run into as a group, but that is your lineup for both teams. We are going to take a quick break here in just a second. Yeah, we're going to take a quick break, actually, I think right now, because I've run out of things to say.
Yeah.
We'll have game 1 for you here in just a moment. Stay tuned, guys. Defense. All right, we're in game. We're going to give this the best possible shot that we can give this. These are 2 really good teams. We're going to try and do justice here. Again, if you're just joining us.
Hey, guys. What's up? Guess who decided to join me once again? here tonight.
I'm injured.
He's not injured. He pulled a muscle while
Call
sitting here.
119.
Literally 2 minutes ago, he pulled a muscle while literally sitting down. He didn't even move.
Yeah.
He just was like, ow,
You know,
And
that's already you in 5 seconds.
I was like,
anyways.
waiting 5 seconds there. Overwatch tonight. I know there's like so many of you waiting for tonight because you're like, I love Overwatch. I love being here for Overwatch, and we're happy to be here for Overwatch. We're happy to be here.
Yeah. Are we happy, or we're just paid to be happy?
We're paid to be happy to be here.
Yeah, we're paid. Yeah.
And money talks sometimes.
Money talks, yeah, you know.
We got our players, and what's that? The player cams are working at the moment. Knock on wood. Hopefully they keep working.
Yeah.
We've been having technical difficulties with the camera room here and there. It happens. We press on. Tonight we are up against none other than Cleary here.
And Gleck. Yeah.
WHAC. Gleck?
WHAC, yeah. But we
I don't know.
We also faced up this week as well in Gleck, so
Both, you know.
If you want to watch that, it'll be on Thursday. So stay tuned. Yeah.
Dude, we're kind of chilling. We're in the lobby right now. So they're gonna be picking them up. You guys know how this goes. Overwatch typically takes quite a long time to get into the map. We're looking at the chats here that they're doing right now, and it looks like a bunch of random. I don't even know. Just Overwatch player shenanigans, if you will. I have no idea what is even happening in this chat right now. But if you can guess, I mean, it's about what Overwatch players would be talking about on a typical day. So I'm going to assume that they are still proceeding with choosing map
and also banning heroes. Yeah, so
banning heroes. Also, here's something we can talk about. The new hero, don't even know her name. Do you know her name?
No.
Okay.
She shoots a crossbow.
She shoots a crossbow. It's. I mean, it's. I don't think you.
I swear she does that. Freya. It's some Russian girl.
Yeah. Is she Russian?
Sounds like this. That sounds like
maybe. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, she uses like a little crossbow. She can do a little lunge thing. I believe it's like a rapid fire crossbow until you aim down sights, and then it's like a higher damaging shot. I kind of forget the rest of her kit. I know she's kind of like a Hanzo hybrid. She's got like some lunge capabilities and stuff. So she's gonna be interesting. I don't think she's gonna be broken by any means. Maybe she will be. Just kind of interesting.
Yeah. So it looks like our players are getting ready to set up. They're getting ready to ban. And it looks like.
Oh shoot! They were about to put me in the game there, chat.
Well, now's your time now.
I guess I'm coming back from retirement from the Overwatch team, and I'm gonna be hitting the road hard here tonight. My beverage for tonight, non-sponsored by the way, but Dr. Pepper. If you would like to reach out, please do. Personally, I like this Zero Sugar better than the original. Sue me, Dr. Pepper fans. I know you're like it's the original, only the original, but no. Less of a I'm gonna kill you with sugar taste, so I'm there for it. Also non-sponsored for that.
Actually, this is not Mountain Dew.
Anyways, we don't need to talk about that. So yeah, new heroes. I think she's in the game now, but she is locked from competitive.
Yeah. So it's going to take a while for her to be in competitive. I'll say I think it's a month before she.
Or 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
2 weeks or something like that.
So she's not going to be available for at least for the quarterfinals.
We might see her in finals, possibly, or whatever semifinals. It's possible. Although I don't really know what kind of playstyle she's gonna kind of give. Probably a lot more to poke comps. So I'll be interested to see if anyone picks her in the near future when she does get released into the competitive scene of Overwatch. Though, if I'm being honest, chat, Overwatch.
But however, 6v6 is back.
6v6 is back.
Yeah.
Very interesting that they brought it back after all this time.
Yeah, what was the point of Overwatch 2 anyways?
Chat, they're reversing everything that they initially did. I don't know. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
They also promised PvE and then said that's not happening. And then they released the concept of PvE of like changing the abilities of the character of heroes.
It's whatever. It looks like
A Pharah ban.
Yeah, looks like Cleary is going to go for the Pharah band. Interesting choice. M2ski has been playing a lot of Pharah recently throughout his career, so
Yeah, we do see his response here in the chat. You guys don't see it, but we see it. It is just a very long no. With like 20 O's or something like that. So it sounds like M2 Sky is a little devastated to hear this.
Looks like we're also getting a break ban from Indiana Tech.
All right. Flynn also disappointed about this, using an all caps no with 3 O's.
Not just 1, 2. So
No, 3 O's.
3.
Do you know how to count? It's all right. We're in college. You can trust our math skills.
Yep.
Very high IQ up in these noggins.
Thank you,
out
Indiana
here.
Tech.
Thank you, Indiana Tech, for sponsoring our brains.
And
Is that how that works? Do they? Yes.
Yeah.
They sponsor our brains. We're getting some R's. We're getting a little jiggy with it. So we'll be hopping in just a moment. We're gonna keep yapping until then because, quite frankly, we don't want to send you guys to a break because that's just boring.
No, I'll
That's
ask you
just
guys a
boring.
question while we're waiting. Do you guys prefer Popeye's chicken or KFC chicken? Me personally, Popeye's chicken, man. Like, yeah.
I think I would have to taste them back to back, but I would probably have to agree with you.
Yeah, no, like, you know, the crisps are
Yeah.
just like, but KFC is like so soft, sometimes soggy.
It can definitely be soggy, and
But-
I feel like there's more flavor to Popeyes too. Their seasoning,
Popeyes, yeah.
because I believe it's like Louisiana seasoning, right? Or something
Oh
like
my
a southern
gosh.
seasoning.
Yeah.
In there, and you're just like,
you get taste the crunch like. And plus the biscuit with no water.
oh, no water.
I'm crazy like that.
Bro, this guy's wild. Also, I feel like KFC prices have gone up and the portions have gone down. I don't know about Popeyes. I don't eat there a lot.
Yeah, but
Only a
however,
couple of times,
I
but-
believe there are some good chicken spot here in the or not in the in like the Fort Wayne area. So
Yeah. Apparently, either Bub, the producer, reported somebody, or I had reported somebody.
yeah. Apparently you were pissed off on somebody.
I don't even guys. Chat. I don't even remember the last time I actually played Overwatch. Oh no, I think I kind of remember. There was a toxic guy. Cool. Well, he deserved to be reported, and it looks like Overwatch took action on that. Thank you, Overwatch. You can sponsor us too.
Yeah,
You guys got money.
you guys got something. Where we play your game.
We do. Kind of.
All right, and it looks like we are going into the game.
It's time, chat.
Yeah.
We are going to be heading into Ilios here for map number 1. Numero uno.
No.
Deux, trois. No, map 1.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
French?
Yeah, it looks like we're going in Lighthouse into this, so.
Yeah, it's going to be Lighthouse for... Or no, well.
Yeah, you're right. It's well.
That is definitely well that I'm seeing right here
No,
on the screen.
same structure building, I guess.
I mean, that's a windmill.
Windmills can be Lighthouse.
Yeah, no,
All
that's
right. All right, going into the
anyways.
hero selection. Looks like Indiana Tech is going for the Diva pick along with the Cleary and Lucio.
We're going to get a Sim TP out, and it looks like we are also going to be having M2 Sky on the Echo since he is unable to be playing Pharah since the ban.
And however, on Cleary's side, a completely different copier.
Totally different with the
Hazard
and
Lifeweaver.
Hazard and Lifeweaver.
Yeah, let's see
of
if what goes out. He is going to go out, so Atomic is going to play Lifeweaver.
Alpha JC is going to be swapping over to the Tracer after that TP out from spawn, just so Indiana Tech can get to the point a little bit faster than Cleary. And they do, in fact, get that space.
Yeah. It's kind of interesting to see Cleary on the Lifeweaver here. Doesn't really provide enough healing, but however, can escape really well.
Got a little game of cat and mouse between M2 Sky and the Sojourn on Cleary's side.
Alpha JC is getting low half here. He needs to get a health pack, which he will. M2 Sky getting super duck. A good first pick here for the attack.
Yeah, taking out that DPS from Cleary allows Indiana Tech to be able to, you know, capitalize on that just like that. We see P-Dougie and her minions both get the supports collectively here, and it's going to be first fight for Indiana Tech.
Yeah.
You'll love to see it. We are so back. I feel like it's been a while also since we have actually streamed Overwatch officially.
It's been over 2 weeks now for Overwatch.
Yeah, it has been quite some time. They have been playing still in their season, chat, but just how scheduling has worked out with the other games, they haven't been streamed. So it's kind of a little refreshing in the sense of things to be familiarized once again with Overwatch.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Overwatch will like being streamed. So, all right, going in the backline here, Alpha JC is harassing the Tracer.
Looking for that 1v1 duel, and Alpha JC taking out Super Duck.
Yeah.
Down goes the Mercy as well.
Her minions taking out the Mercy. Yeah.
P-Dougie looks like he wants to push this Life Weaver, and M2 Sky will help him secure that kill.
Yeah. It looks like we are going to see a switch here on the backline here. We'll see Ken Jax on the Mora now.
Yeah, definitely an interesting pick, but I mean, probably okay. Well, you know, maybe that wasn't the best selection there. M2 Sky absolutely destroying the Moira there.
I think we're seeing a lot of switches here for Cleary.
And here's a copy here from M2 Sky on the Cass.
Yeah.
And he doesn't necessarily get any picks with it, but he does get some value, does get some shots off.
Yeah.
Oh, but he does get the Deadeye kill on the Moira. We did see a pulse bomb there from Alpha JC. It did kill somebody, but we didn't see if it actually stuck. We've known Alpha JC to miss his sticks.
Yeah.
But he did secure the kill, so we'll take it.
Looks like Cleary is going to enter last fight territory here without their diva.
Here comes a beat here from Indiana Tech with 10% left to go here on point. Indiana Tech is putting the pressure on.
Yeah, trees being used here for Cleary, but it's not going to matter here.
And there's two. Oh, well, okay, never mind. It was technically one kill on the Life Weaver.
A tree is counted as one person.
Yeah, it's like
they're kind of a living organism.
Got a lot of health. Yeah, exactly. So that's round one for Indiana Tech.
Yeah.
That was
utter domination here for them.
Complete rollout there. Yeah. Strong performance there for Indiana Tech. Cleary was trying to make some swaps to account for I don't know, the strengths that Indiana Tech had, like the Cass, like the Moira kind of. I don't know. The Moira was definitely an interesting thing to be putting out there.
It looks like most of you guys. So we had set a poll here for you guys. So which one you guys like?
67% Popeyes.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Popeyes is pretty good.
Popeyes.
You know what? How about this? Next stream, I'll eat a Popeye biscuit, no water.
Anyway, so we're heading into the next round. Chat, if you want to see that, you know, put some comments up in that chat. That you want to see Marcus eat a dry Popeyes biscuit.
Dry Popeyes. Going into this round, P-Dougie is now on the hazard. And it looks like M2 Sky would take out Fiction.
And that's a very good early pick here for M2 Sky because it eliminates that hit scan, and he's going to get the May as well. Flynn on the Doomfist taking out Alpha JC and M2 Sky. Yeah. Down goes Indiana Tech's DPS. But it looks like Indiana Tech is going to be securing the first capture of the point here on Lighthouse, because this map is Lighthouse.
Yeah, this map is Lighthouse. Yeah, this is kind of a weird composition for Cleary. You have a May and Doomfist here, like.
Yeah, May's more of a brawl pokey character, while Doomfist is completely dive.
Yeah. It looks like Cleary doesn't really have a good sense of direction on what they really want to run here. They really. All right.
Yeah, it looks like they're kind of pulling at straws here to try and find something that sticks. M2 Sky picking off the Life Weaver once again.
Yeah.
And is May gonna go down too? Yes, she is. Down goes Fiction as well on the Tracer. Yeah. It is clean up here for Indiana Tech, and they are already reaching 40% here on point 2 of the first map here on Ilios.
Yeah.
We are going to be seeing M2 Sky coming up on a copy here. Very interested to see who he copies. It might be the Tracer, if I'm going to take a wild guess.
Yeah, but M2 Sky would take out the Mora here.
And he's going to be diving straight into the back line. Probably going to be looking for a copy. He takes out Flynn as well.
Yeah.
P-Dougie did fall, but it looks like Indiana Tech does have the upper hand here.
Yeah.
M2 Sky does fall, but also taking out the May in the process with these stickies.
Yeah. Alright. Looks like Foggy is going to pick up M2 Sky here for the meantime. So the attack will fall back a little bit. Her mega is getting very low here. You gotta be careful not to get taken out.
Was able to back out, but now he's left his team, and Alpha GC has been taken out by Flynn.
Yeah.
Here comes the Meteor Strike. A B coming out here from Indiana Tech. Indiana Tech is getting the picks they need to secure this fight.
There goes the Blizzard here for the Bay.
A copy on the Doomfist here by Empty Sky.
Yeah.
Oh, a devastating punch to miss there. Flynn does take out her minions, but it is just left to the Doomfist here for Cleary.
It looks like Flynn doesn't want to deal with this, but
He is going to be taken out, and Indiana Tech, that's map 1.
yeah.
Indiana Tech has won first map here on Ilios. An incredibly dominant performance there.
Very dominant match here. They didn't let. I don't think they let Cleary touch the point here.
Yeah, hardly at all. Cleary did get on point there a little bit at the end, but yeah, an absolutely dominant performance there by Indiana Tech. Really not letting Cleary breathe at all, or get a lot of value. It looked like Cleary was just trying to find one of those picks, one of those swaps to work out for them in their favor, and unfortunately nothing really stuck. They kept throwing, you know, the wet spaghetti noodle at the, you know, at the cabinet door to see if it stuck. If the pasta was ready, the pasta's not ready, guys. The pasta needs to cook a little more, needs to develop.
Needs to go. Well, let's see if they could come back here. But however, we are going to be going into a short break here, so stay tuned.
Short break
and
momentarily.
get some snacks, I guess.
Get some snacks, buckle in.
Yeah.
We'll see you in a little bit.
Night.
The one and only.
David and K Mills are both out sick tonight, so we're gonna do, like I said, as best we can to do these players justice. These
Mediocre comms here.
Yeah, we'll do the best we possibly can. Indiana Tech is in the red to start game 1 here. Illinois Tech is in the blue. So you guys saw the picks. We have Nar, Vi, Aurora, Ash, and Thresh on Illinois Tech. For Indiana Tech, we have Ambessa, we have Talia, Galio, we have Ezreal, and we have Renata. That Ping is playing here in game 1. We've seen in the pro scene they do a thing called Fearless Draft. That's not a thing here.
Yeah, no.
Fearless Draft, for those who are not familiar, in a series you can only play one champion one time, and either team can only do it once. So whoever would have been playing in Fearless rules in this game, those champs would have been auto banned for the rest of the series. Not a thing here. Doesn't apply. I know our players do Fearless Drafts in their scrims and in their practices. You see a trade here happening in the mid lane.
Yeah, for sure. This early. Oh, let's see what we can get done here up on top lane.
There's a couple trades happening early. First wave farm coming through here for both junglers.
Got a lot of damage going on here.
There's a whole lot of
Going
nothing
out
happening
around here. You're having a little XP.
Your standard start here when it comes to League of Legends. This is this is the norm. This is how it starts.
Love to see it.
You see Bandit Boy has a slight advantage. There's the Mega Gnar transition happening there in the top lane, like we mentioned.
Great boss and what is that word? How do you even say that?
Kundere? I have no idea. That's a really good question.
We're just gonna go Kundere. That's what we're gonna say.
We'll go with Aurora. That's the name of the champion. I think we'll roll with that.
That's a lot better. That's a lot better. All right.
Yeah, and just early trades happening here. Not a whole lot happening for either side. You can see down the bottom of the screen, you've got the farm numbers up on the board. Pretty even for both sides thus far. No real advantages. Obviously, no one's going to have their first item yet because we're only 3 minutes in.
Yeah.
Like, if you've seen League before, I'm sure most of the people watching here know it's a slow game. It takes a while for things to happen.
There's XP trading over here. Bandit Boy getting a little aggressive up on top lane.
Here we go. A big trade happening down in the bot lane. Ping going for the root.
Oh, is Bo's gonna dive. Bo's gonna dive.
An early gank here, and there's the flash.
Out. He gets a little damage on Dead Hook here. Almost getting the pick.
On first blood going to Ezreal. The Warriors up on top here early. That's a beautiful gank from Bo coming down from behind.
We love to see it.
You saw the, I think it was the support that went down. Okay, so the support Thresh dies here for Ashe. The Ashe actually popped her Q, which means she can fire super fast, as you saw. I think it was Ping having his health just melted there as time was going along. But 3 versus 2, that's an early advantage for the Warriors.
That was fun to see, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Very fun.
Well, just like me flying by the seat of my pants, we are flying into the next round here on King's Row, aka as the players like to call it, Scrims Row.
Yeah, that's right. But it looks like we're not going to see a Reinhardt, sadly. So
No Reinhardt. So it looks like we banned Lifeweaver, and they banned Reinhardt. So that is very devastating here for me. I'm a Rein player.
we can see a Zarya in this map. So
We could see a Zarya, for sure. I'm sad about the Rein ban. As a Rein main at heart, I started Overwatch 1. Rein was my baby. And they just took him away right now. So a little sad. I would like to see it. Honestly, we're probably going to see P Dougie on none other than either Malga or don't play Wrecking Ball. Please don't play Wrecking Ball.
looks like he is going to stick with the Wrecking Ball here. Let's see if it got any bet.
Chat, I am...
Yo,
We are on attack
You're
first.
just like my mom and dad when they were making woodshop in their bedroom.
Right. Yes, that is what they are doing.
Yeah. All right.
Channeling back to main here.
You see also Ezreal does get first kill. That is that's a big deal for your ADC to get first
Fanboy
blood.
putting down on this swag up here.
Have the first kill obviously going to Ezreal. The support and the jungle both get assist. Everybody getting a part of it. Good for everyone involved. That's
Sorry about that short little break, guys. Marcus is gone. We had to get rid of him after that. Sus comments. I guess if you guys really want him back, put in the chat that you want him back. I guess we could, maybe bring him back. But after comments like that, Empty Sky and Fluffy already getting taken out. This is why we don't play ball comp here, Indiana Tech. All right, guys. You asked for it. Maybe you didn't, but I mean, I guess we can bring him back as long as he stays.
Bored again.
No, okay, he is Adam Warlock here from Marvel Rivals, but we are not playing Marvel Rivals here, Marcus.
Wait,
we are
not?
playing Overwatch.
Oh, wrong time. But anyways, let's go back in the game here.
Yeah, so Indiana Tech is kind of not doing a lot here. I'm gonna be honest. They had a very dominant performance on Ilios, but now, okay, maybe I spoke too soon here, chat. I don't know.
Looks like Empty Sky is hitting Band the Hammer now.
And there goes P Dougie. This is my problem, chat. This is my problem with P Dougie on Wrecking Ball. I don't think he can play him.
Yeah. High dude's coming out here for Fiction, but we'll get nothing here. Alpha JC is getting low. Yeah.
Okay, we're spectating the P Dougie here on the Wrecking Ball. He does get hunted low. Empty Sky does take him out.
Mercy
Unfortunately,
Reds here.
Fluffy getting taken
Well,
out.
Mercy will get this live as well.
Indiana Tech no longer has any supports.
Yes.
It is possibly still winnable here.
It is a close one here. P Dougie.
He's trying to go for a little bit of a rollout here.
Yeah.
Close but no cigar here for Indiana Tech.
Yeah. But however, Cleary did use Hazard out here, which is huge. And Indiana Tech is coming up with 4 ultimates.
Yeah, Indiana Tech here. It looks like... Oh, P Dougie is going to get a little bit of a hinder, but he's going to be able to take out the Hanzo. A good early pick here for Indiana Tech. He gets the nano boost, and it looks like they are finally going to be running over Cleary here. They are going to be capping the point finally. It took them a little bit to kind of get their bearings, per se here.
What a good now here for Fluffy. Only using 1 ultimate and recognizing it.
Very strong nano.
Looks like Indiana Tech is going to look for these staggers here. If they can.
And P Dougie getting every CC that's left in the game against him.
High dude is coming out from Fiction. We'll get nothing here.
I think he was just trying to get a little bit of an early pick on P Dougie so that his team could progress even further and just kind of push the defensive aggressive. But unfortunately for him, he did not get that connection that he was hoping for. P Dougie kind of sitting in the back line waiting for somebody to poke out so he can take him out. And he does spot the Hanzo, but he decides to go for the mines here on the majority of Cleary's team. And it does take out the Juno, but he does fall in the process.
Alpha JC missing all his stickies here. Better get the McCree. He will copy the Mercy.
He did not mean to copy that Mercy.
But he is going to get 1.
He does get 1 with the Mercy copy.
Yeah.
That's why some people like to do the confirm copy setting for Echo. So you don't do things like that where the Mercy flies in front of you and you accidentally copy her when you wanted to copy the Cassidy. We do see M2 Sky here with the High Noon. Tear it down coming out here from Cleary's Hazard. But he does get lit and does die, but 2 of Indiana Tech's finest getting taken out as well. Indiana Tech, if I were you, I'd get, well, maybe not get out. I don't know.
Tech, can win this battle here.
It is
Fluffy's
definitely
getting
winnable.
2 here. 3
Fluffy
for
gets
Fluffy.
3. That's Fluffy for 4.
What a
Only-
4 here for Fluffy.
Only not getting the tank.
Yeah, what
Very
a gut fight
impressive.
here for Indiana Tech.
That is the fight you want to win. You can see Fluffy, a little bit of a smirk there. You feeling? You gotta feel good after that. You gotta feel a little good after that for sure.
Yeah, Tech has a lot of ultimates to work with here.
A lot of ultimates, a lot of time. Nano on P Dougie. Empty Sky taking out the Hanzo. Down goes Super Duck.
I mean, what else do we say here? Cleary just
Oh, and Hazard! He just jumped off the map, I guess.
he doesn't want the kid to kill.
Oh,
And let's-
Fluffy
let's, like-
follows.
Yeah.
A little bit of DM, if you ask me. I think he's just trying to be silly a little bit, but, you know, it happens. P Dougie securing the kill on Super Duck, giving Indiana Tech even more of an upper hand here. Unfortunately for Indiana Tech, Fluffy threw a little bit by getting taken out there, but is Cleary even going to be able to touch? No, they are not! Indiana Tech securing the full cap here on round 1 here on Kings Row. Scoring them 3 points and also having just a little over 3 minutes remaining. 3 minutes, 11 seconds. Very, very... I mean, somehow a good performance there by Indiana Tech. They were worrying me at the start.
Yeah, I mean, that again, you're getting some good picture from the DPS, and they're using really good.
Usage, yes.
Utilization, yeah. So
The nanos from Fluffy for P Dougie definitely helped out P Dougie quite a lot. And then we also saw the Fluffy 4K. We love the Fluffy 4K.
and we see
P Dougie's getting a little animated here.
being excited for
Are
something.
you guys curious what they're saying? I'm curious what they're saying. But you know,
But we cannot do comp check,
no comms checks
or
here.
we're not allowed to leak it because it'll probably be bad. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
Indiana Tech now being on the defensive side of the map this time around. We are going to be sticking with Wrecking Ball on defense. Very interesting. Maybe they've been practicing it more. I don't know. It's kind of seems to be hit or miss here. But P Dougie has been playing a decently strong performance here. He had to get a little warmed up, it seemed. But rolling in to the next round here, arguably the second half. It depends on if you go to overtime. It looks like Cleary is going to be running out on the Sigma comp.
Yeah.
A lot more of a poke playstyle here
Looks
for
like
Cleary.
they want to stop the ball here, to be honest.
They absolutely do. That's a lot of CC going on P Dougie. He does make it out alive this time around. Getting the health pack, getting
This
healed
guy
up.
is in the backline somehow.
He picked off the bat, but did die in the process. Alpha JC is securing the pick on Fiction there.
Body blocking the Sigma here. He won't get out. However,
Fluffy goes down.
Yeah.
A good body block there.
Yeah. I don't think that was intentional, but it was something.
But it did work out in his favor. Fluffy swapping over to the Lucio just to get back quicker.
Yeah.
It looks like they are going to be trying to push to be a little more aggressive here. I don't know. Lucio, I mean, it's his main. It's his main. Fluffy is a Lucio one trick at heart. It is who he is meant to be. So it looks like they're just going to be absolute menaces in the backline. M2's guy sticking with the Junkrat 2 for some poke explosive damage.
Yeah. Juno's getting low here for Cleary.
P Dougie also having to back out and getting healed up here.
Yeah.
M2 Sky getting low, but getting the pick here on Fiction. Good little opening pick there. P Dougie going into the backline once again. The Juno being incredibly low. Does he secure the kill? Yes, he does.
Looks like he's going to get that team, but her Megan's getting taken out Atomic here.
And now P Dougie wanting the kill here on the Sigma as well. Alpha JC helping out with that. Indiana Tech once again doing a little bit of spawn holding here.
Yeah.
And it seems to be working out for now. But you have to be careful. You have to be careful about these situations.
I mean, 2 minutes has passed now, and Clear only has 2 ultimates to work with the favor. However, Indiana Tech is coming close to the trance here, and then B is coming very soon. But Fluffy is getting very low here. Her Megan take out Atomic, but Fiction would take out Fluffy.
Fluffy does go down. Indiana Tech will be needing to use some ults here if they want to turn the tides back in their favor. here comes the Sigma ult here from Cleary. There's a tranquility here from Hermigans to keep his team up and running. M2 Sky goes for the tire. Unfortunately, Flynn takes it out. But Indiana Tech getting picks, winning this fight as well. Good ultimate usage there from Indiana Tech. Cleary only using Sigma ult. But they also only have Cass ult.
Yeah.
Flynn swapping to the
Doomfist here. Very interesting.
He wants Fluffy dead, that's for sure. Yeah. But I think he also needs. Maybe he's thinking he needs to go for a little bit more dive, get onto point a little faster. Here comes a beat from Fluffy.
It looks like he Tech want to aggress here. Haidu's coming up for Fiction.
Doesn't get anything.
But P-Duggy gets 2. Gets 3 here for P-Duggy, but...
Very, very good ball play there by P-Duggy. Flynn does take out M2 Sky, but it is not going to be enough. Alpha JC walking into this next fight with a copy. Unfortunately, that's all that Indiana Tech has going for them here, ultimate-wise. Cleary walking in with Dragons and a window and almost a Juno as well. A lot of utility here for Cleary. Fluffy getting punched. Looks like he's going to be able to live here.
Yeah. Looks like Fluffy's going to go for a big... Oh, well, never mind.
You know, we don't exactly know what Fluffy does. He was being a little bit of a Reddit Lucio. But Indiana Tech is going to be paying the price for it. P-Duggy getting the kill on Atomic here. And he's moving on to the Juno. Juno does get ult.
Okay, yeah. Mine's also being used, I guess.
Kind of have to at this point. This might be last fight here for Cleary.
Yeah.
Here comes Tyre from M2 Sky taking out Flynn. Here comes the Dragons. A lot of ultimates being used here, chat. Down to the last 10 seconds. Or 5 now. Cleary will not be able to touch. And that is map 2.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what you want me to say, to be honest. Like,
I know what I want you to say. Once again, another dominant performance by Indiana Tech.
Yeah.
A little shaky at the start. If we're being quite honest, a little bit of a shaky start. But they proved to have a strong Wrecking Ball comp. So, I mean, we take it. They're acting like this is just another Tuesday.
Yeah.
Just another Tuesday for the good old Overwatch players. It is. We are up 2 maps now, chat. And guess what that means?
It's match point.
Match point for yours truly, Indiana Tech. IT. We are IT. We are it.
Yeah.
What are we? It's IT. That's how you spell it.
Yeah.
Stay tuned as they pick the next map. They pick their bands. We'll be right back after a very short break. Stay tuned.
A little bit fed here in the start. See him building first item already, and
see Bandit Boy up here, a level up on him. Raid Boss trading damage here.
Bandit Boy now dealing with the crashed wave. Will probably be fine. It'll be an interesting battle up there with Ambessa versus Gnar. First dragon has spawned. Looks like it's Fire Drake. So some early, I believe. Actually, I think that's the Earth Drake. Never mind.
Yeah.
Don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, you're good. Neither do I.
I thought he was going to tell me I wasn't good. He does when we're not streaming. I can tell you that.
No, that's Val related. That's Val related.
Bandit Boy.
We got a lot of damage going on up here. He's gonna pull back to tower.
What do we got going on here in bot? Oh, they're going up for Drake. Okay, they're trying to start Drake in bot lane. Looks like Bo is rotating down. There you see the Drake getting taken. There's 3 there for Illinois Tech, so likely not winnable unless we give it a go here.
We're going for a fight here.
We're going to get 1. Galio comes in 2. Looking for 2. We might just straight take Drake here.
A lot of damage going down. Is he going to get out?
There goes Drake to the Warriors, and down goes another 3 for the Warriors and a Drake. A huge early advantage here in the first 6 minutes.
That is amazing for us here. We're already up 3 on kills here. Only 6 minutes in. This is great for Tech.
Another big trade from Bandit Boy. Has to back out. They're rotating up for Void Grubs. We're taking every neutral objective here. This is not.
He wants this. I don't think that's a good fight for him to take, though. Is he going to get out?
It looks like he might have. Bandit Boy also rotating down to try and help with Void Grubs. It looks like he did get out. So the Galio survives, recalls, everything resets. And the Warriors, I think, also starting up here on Void Grubs as well. There you go. Starting up on Void Grubs. So there's a little extra tower damage as well coming the Warriors' way.
All right.
Every neutral objective, every kill so far, about almost 1,000. Just under 1,000 gold advantage as well for the Warriors. Everything, this is about as good of a start as you could ask for.
Oh, yeah. We that is amazing. Very strong first 7 minutes here. I don't think there wasn't a fight that we took that did not let us come on top there. We played amazing. Our jungler Bo diving on bottom lane and top lane, he's done amazing.
Yeah. The only scary moment really was that Galio trade in mid where he almost went down.
And the boy might take
still got out.
swag up here. There's a lot of mana being thrown out.
And just like that, we're back to the calm. You saw a bunch of early action here, and immediately everyone just returning back to waves. We're still not even 10 minutes in. You see about 15 minutes out, things start happening. 2 neutral objectives down. Everybody's just going back to lanes, trying to get that farm back up.
Oh.
There's a good engage from Thresh.
Good.
That's dangerous. Meanwhile, Galio...
We banned something, chat. We banned something. Marcus is DJing. You know? I don't know what he's listening to. Actually, I do know what he's listening to because I'm listening to it as well.
We're in map 3.
Yeah, map 3.
Trucker Town. New Chuck City.
He's trying, guys. He's trying. He's learning the game. You know, he's very new to Overwatch, so bear with him.
I'll pull your pants down.
It's New Junk City here for map 3, and we're rolling straight in right now. Here we go. Indiana Tech. So there was a Malga ban, and we don't honestly know what the other ban was, but P. Dougie is looking to be going out on
we also
Doofus.
do see a role swap here for Empty Sky and Fluffy.
It looks like they're getting a little silly with it here for map 3.
Yeah.
Let's see if they're gonna pay the price or if it is gonna work out for them. Alpha JC on the Ashe. A comfort pick for him. P. Dougie opening pick here on Super Duck on the Moira.
Yeah, Fluffy's on the backline here.
Oh, and a massive punch there from not from M2 Sky, from P. Dougie, but M2 Sky did secure the kill there on Atomic. Fluffy taking out the Baptiste. Down goes the Cassidy. P. Dougie getting low, needing to get out, needing to get healed.
Alpha JC, 1v1 to Sugar Queen. I don't know, you want to take that?
Oh! He lives on 15 HP. I mean, to be fair, he is with his Lucio, who could arguably be healing him. But M2 Sky is getting greedy with it. He is going for those kills. Super Duck, just respawn, guys. Take it easy on him.
And it looks like P. Dougie will be taken up by Baptiste.
He paid the price.
Yeah.
He overextended. His team kind of left him.
Okay, I guess.
Fluffy doing a little bit of an emote there, taking out Fiction as well. A menace in the backline right now.
He pulsed Casper here. Oh my gosh.
And he got Casper real good there, and he goes down to Atomic. Indiana Tech still having the point captured here, getting up to 70%.
Yeah.
P. Dougie using his empowered punch just to get out, just to live.
Yeah, Empty Sky is getting very low here. He will be taken out.
Down he go. I say down he go. Here comes the Junker Queen ult here from Cleary. P. Dougie getting the punch on the Baptiste, taking him out. Cleary does get a capture on the point.
But for how long? That's the real question.
That is the real question here.
It's not going to be for long. Tree is coming up here for her minions.
And he's going to be pushing the aggression on the Moira. Down goes Super Duck again. Indiana Tech being a little relentless against Super Duck. If I'm being honest, I feel like he's just kind of getting a little bullied. A little called out here. Indiana Tech winning the first round, or point.
Yeah, looks like F2 Sky is also red and Lucy on this.
And Fluffy loses his once to Fiction. I mean, come on. What? I mean, Fluffy, what are you doing, man? You got to be winning those. You got to be winning those ones.
Yeah. Looks like
M2 Sky is going to be healing his teammates back to point.
It looks like he's going to speed boosting now.
Doing a little bit of trolling here at Indiana Tech. You know. Oh, a nice little head dink there from Alpha JC on the Tracer.
Alpha JC is going to bring out Bob. It is doing work, I believe, so I'll just assume it's doing.
P. Dougie, or I'm sorry, Fluffy. He got the stick. He got the stick.
He got the stick.
It was on Super Duck.
Fluffy's getting 2 here. Well, you get a third one here on DeSanto.
He does. And Indiana Tech is going to be keeping that pressure on M2 Sky on the Lucio, securing the kill on Flynn. The Junker Queen, Indiana Tech leading second point as well.
Yeah. Fluffy's 1v1ing this Atomic here. Or Fiction, I'm sorry. Pulse. Hermanians, but Alpha JC would take out Fiction.
A decent trade there. Indiana Tech, there's a lot of back and forth going here.
Yeah.
Hermigans and Alpha JC falling from Indiana Tech, but here comes a beat from M2 Sky. He's going to push the aggression on a Junkrat. He better get this kill. He used a whole beat for it. And he does.
He will get the beat.
He's getting a lot of damage done to him by this Tracer,
He
though.
gets also one by your Tracer here, but you wanna...
He will not win against the Tracer, unfortunately. Indiana Tech still holding down the point, though. We've got a nice little Doomfist 1v1 here.
Yeah.
Fluffy taking out Super Duck.
Yeah. Her minions get taken out by Flynn, actually. It looks like Cleary's not going to touch. Actually, I take that back.
There's the Casper.
Oh, boy.
I mean, it didn't stick anybody, but it did get the Baptiste. Flynn getting 2 here. Indiana Tech is at a little bit of a deficit. Down goes P-Dougie as well. It looks like Cleary is going to be capping the point here. 99% here for Indiana Tech on point 2.
Yeah.
All they need to do really is to recapture. And they should have the second point here.
We see up to Sky switching to Ana. Looks like you want to find these huge nades.
Definitely a totally different playstyle swap there for M2 Sky.
Yeah.
Pulse Bomb taking out Hermigans.
Yeah. Fluffy would take out Atomic. M2 Sky taking out Fled.
That's 3 for Fluffy.
Fluffy's also taking out the Baptiste.
Indiana Tech able to secure the point once again. Cleary, are they going to be able to touch here? Moyer trying to get in there, but Fluffy says no. I will not let you touch the point so your team can get back. That is 2-point wins here. It is match point of match point. Double match point here. Fluffy, interesting pulse bomb, but he does secure the kill there on Baptiste. A good spot for it? No.
No.
You know, he just did it to do it at that point. Indiana Tech, they're kind of dominating right now. So he's able to do that. We see the chat there from Fluffy. Flynn's got too much aura, apparently. Looks like Cleary is going to be taking the initiative here on the 3rd point.
That is the first we see Cleary taking objective. P-Dougie's getting blasted here.
He ran straight headfirst into that window and paid the price for it.
Yeah, but M2 Sky will get the pick. Looks like her Megan's also getting out here.
Yeah, with no tank on their side, Indiana Tech is going to have a hard time pushing past this choke point.
Yeah.
A little bit of it feels fast, but a little bit of slow gameplay there. P-Dougie securing the kill on the Baptiste. Cleary getting the most percentage they've gotten, period. But Indiana Tech is going to be taking the win for this fight. They are going to be securing the point. But not before Cleary stalling and getting them to almost 75% here on point 3.
Yeah.
Indiana Tech walking into this next fight with 3 ultimates, though.
Yeah, Cleary having to make that 2.
Okay, Indiana Tech walking into this next fight with 2 ultimates. Fluffy missing his pulse bomb. You hate to see it.
Yeah. But however, we do see Tire here for Atomic while he is going to... Never mind.
No Tire for Atomic. He does have it, but he did, in fact, get taken out by P-Dougie with it. P-Dougie in the backline trying to take out the supports now, and he is going to be doing it.
We'll take out both supports here.
That's free for P-Dougie.
F2 Sky is going for the 1v1 with the Doomfist here.
It looked like he did do a self-nano there.
Yeah, that's one of the perks.
One of the perks that he has been given graciously here just to win the one against the tank. Indiana Tech coming up to the last 20% here. Chat, this might be it for our series tonight. Cleary is going to be wanting to try and touch the point here. M2 Sky does go down. Here comes the Tire.
Yeah, P-Dougie will take out. Life Grab's out. Tire's wide. Tire will get nothing, actually.
99% here for Indiana Tech. Cleary putting some pressure on P-Dougie, taking out Super Duck. P-Dougie going down.
Yeah. Fled is also very low here. He needs to get healing fast.
And he doesn't get it. He does pick off Fluffy, but it looks like Indiana Tech reigning supreme, reigning to be the victor of this series. Indiana Tech
a huge, fast sweep 3-0. So
Fast, very fast series there. A little bit of a cutback there. Yeah, very quick series, very dominant performance here by Indiana Tech. A good performance we would like to see after not seeing them play on stream for a while. So chat, we've got one more thing in store for you. If you know, we will be having an in-person interview here in just a couple minutes. So stay tuned for that. We will be right back in just a couple minutes. Stay tuned.
I think Ezreal got out. Yeah, Ezreal got out.
Here. I will say I'm not new to the calm. Valorant is much about timing. Obviously, League is only about timing. I think that's like a huge thing about these MOBA games. It's when you push, and it's so team reliant on your XP. And
a huge trade, by the way, here for Bandit Boy.
If one player is not playing well and they don't get their XP trades, and they know when to pick a fight and not when to pick a fight, if they end up dropping in the first 3 minutes, that is crucial. Very crucial to a team.
Hence why the Warriors being up 3 kills in the first 10 minutes. Such a big deal. They might be up 4. Nar might
Go down.
The Bandit Boy watching out for that gank there. The Vi is watching.
The restraint is crazy. If it was me, I would have pushed that.
I was gonna say it. You know what? You said it, not me. We'll roll forward. You've seen the Valorant gameplay. You know David likes his kills. There's another engage from Thresh, followed by a root from Ping as well.
Some mana out there, but genuinely, we're just gonna pull back, play for XP here.
Everything just kind of resetting again. You saw a huge trade come out for Bandit Boy in the top lane, nearly taking out the Gnar. Bo's coming in, by the way.
Bo might dive here. This is going to be amazing.
But Illinois Tech sees him with the ward. They've got another one placed as well, so this gank will likely be unsuccessful unless they just go for it anyways. We've seen them do that before. Raid Boss getting pushed under his tower here in mid.
He's a little down on health here, but never down in spirit.
Is Bo actually channeling out? Yeah, Bo is actually backing. There he goes.
Yep. Raid Boss playing his tower here.
Still around, just a little over now, a 1k gold advantage for the Warriors as well. The 3 Void, the 1 Drake as well, plus 3 kills. The feats of strength early on, if I remember right, it's Epic Monsters. It's the first kill, and I believe it's the first tower kill. And your boots item gets a power-up. I don't know specifics, again, like I said, not super knowledgeable in League, but I do know the feats of strength very important.
Are we seeing something up in top lane here?
They get the first
Bo
blade.
might be trying to calm the Bandit Boy to take this.
Look, here we go. Bo flashes out.
Here. They're doubling up on him. Bo does end up falling. Does Bandit Boy pull Bo?
I don't know, Bandit Boy. He might get the solo! And we're going to end up 1-1
by Bandit Boy, taking out Swag Turtle.
A huge flash kill there for Bandit Boy, getting that kill right back off of Bo.
That was a very needed trade there.
Ping sees one in river.
Yeah, one might not know about these wards being placed down. They're crucial to map control.
Well, Raid Boss in trouble
he's
now.
Getting screwed out in mid here.
Oh, Bo jumping in. No.
To save the day. Is David gonna fall?
It's a 2v2. Here comes Ping the Ezreal ult.
We're getting a good old 3v3 here. I think Raid Boss is gonna pull back.
Everybody pulling back after that.
Another
That
dragon
Ezreal
to spawn. That is Bandit Boy taking top tower here.
He's got 2 plates under his belt as well.
Okay.
Gold League still sitting around 1k for the Warriors, about 1200 now. Looks like we're going for the second Void Grub. We might trade Void here for Drake. That's exactly what we're gonna do. So we'll get all 6 Void Grubs here, which means extra tower damage. The first Drake going back the other way for Illinois Tech, which means buffs go back. I didn't catch what Drake that is. I think that's a Hex Tech Drake, so that's movement speed. That'll be good for Illinois Tech. I mean, obviously every Drake is a good one. Chem Plan's coming in as well, so the next Drake will actually be a health boost. As the Warriors sitting in bush waiting for David the Vi, and here comes Raid Boss.
He's rooted. Damage being out.
Oh, the flash out. It might not be enough. Down goes the Vi. They're going to look for 2.
Are they going to get dread? There it is. Another good, well fought by Indiana Tech.
Just patient. They wait for Bo to rotate. Galio comes in as well. They get 2 kills. They only take a little bit of damage. They're actually going to look here on the Ashen bot. Are they going to think about a tower dive here? They're just going to take as much of the tower as they can. Bo is low, so they'll have to be careful here.
Bandit Boy one-ing up here on the swag.
He's gonna win his ones!
He does! They are taking over this game, I tell you what.
Reminder for those who are watching, both these teams 6-0, nearly a solo kill in mid for Raid Bosses. While neither team has lost thus far in the season, they'll be competing here to determine. This is the last game of the NECC regular season as well, so they are competing for that #1 seed in playoffs. I think actually they're in Division B, so I think technically they get the 2 seed.
Yeah.
Regardless, high seed, very good.
Very good season by both of these teams. You got to give it to them. And one game does not define a team. I can tell you that much.
No, absolutely not. We've seen the Warriors have a rough game in one game and then immediately bounce back and just, I mean, we saw it with Valparaiso, close series, and then game 3, they smoked them.
Yep.
We're up 6 kills here, up 2.1k gold. Bo's about to get the red buff. Drake's even 1-1. We obviously have the 6 Void Grubs, which means we'll have more tower damage, and Void Mites, I believe, spawning as well. So it's, yeah, I mean, what more can you ask for other than maybe dying one time there early for the Warriors? They're ahead.
I think
almost
they might be
possibly
regrouping
ask.
on mid here. Gonna take a mid fight. Gonna take out Aurora.
Aurora is going to get engaged.
Dive on him.
Oh, the taunt as well!
My God,
down to half health.
damage.
I think that'll be the end of that battle, though. Ice Baby. I think that was a flash.
Yeah, we want to pull back.
No, it was not.
Dove on.
That was not a flash. My apologies.
Bo waiting for someone to walk across river here.
Take out the scuttle as well, get some extra vision there in Bot River. Bandit Boy watching this Gnar. He's just gonna step back, let the wave crash.
Bandit Boy's just a chill guy. He's just nonchalantly dominating.
You know, I hate to break it to you, but I've heard the comms from David. From David, I've not heard. Actually, have you heard your comms? You are not a chill guy. I have heard Bandit Boy's comms before. You could not be further from the truth there, David. Calling him a chill guy. It is.
Yeah.
It is comedy. Just hold on a minute. Bandit Boy going in for a trade.
Is he gonna get another one up in top lane?
I don't think so, but we're definitely about to take bot tower. There's the Void Mite spawning
here. This is huge for Tech.
Here comes Illinois Tech back, but
Are they gonna get it?
they'll at least try and hold off for now. The Warriors just unbothered. They'll go through. They'll take the first turret. I believe that is the boots, the feats of strength. Maybe not completed. I might be incorrect unless things have changed. Again,
Yeah, this is
League of Legends knowledge pool not very deep. I do know about the feats of strength. I believe that should be, unless I'm incorrect. I'm probably incorrect. Let's be honest. So, thanks. I'm sure the chat right now is.
You're welcome.
I'm sure
glad I could give you that insight.
Thanks. I'm glad. I'm sure the chat as well having an absolute field day with my commentary.
Well, if anybody doesn't know, the Val team, we did sadly end up losing yesterday, but that is okay. I think we'll still be strong going into the WHAC playoffs. Oh, that's a
Still unconfirmed whether or not Bo's going in for a gank, but here comes the Vi as well. This will just devolve into a 2v2. Had to flash out. There's the Ezreal ult. It just misses everybody, but nearly a cross-map kill there.
Look, we're getting
for Ezreal
to take on David down here. Only they knew. Yeah, but like I think we might be getting into NECC playoffs. There'll be more streams to come for that specifically. I think we have a very strong.
Oh no, the Ash Arrow. They saw the channel. That'll be a death. Ping had no idea they had vision in the bush, and Illinois Tech.
Time going down, unless I'm.
Ping has gone down once. It was Bo who went down first.
That makes more sense.
We are going to get a tower out of top here, I believe. There it goes. There goes the first tower in top lane. Bandit Boy and Gnar going at it. Looks like Bandit Boy is going to go down here. And a quick bounce back. That's a shutdown too. But here comes Bo.
There's Bo for the rescue. Bo's got his buddy.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back from that little bit of a short break. As you can see here, we have Fluffy, the Lucio one trick, the dominant supporter. We got a little bit of a peanut gallery off to the side. Don't mind the laughter. A very dominant performance against Cleary. What are your initial thoughts from tonight? I mean, you guys were walking into this pretty confident.
It was fun. I got to play Tracer, so that's always a positive.
Yeah. So yeah, let's talk about the role swap at the end. You were doing, would you argue maybe better than Alpha JC on the Tracer?
Oh, and I mean, Jared's better than me, but that our other DPS, I forget his name. I think it's M2ski.
Oh, okay.
That guy, clearly dusted him.
Yeah.
His Lucian's pretty good though. I mean,
Yeah. He was playing a pretty good, pretty solid Echo there. Was that Echo pick just because he couldn't play Pharah?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so. I mean, he's allergic to anything that isn't hit scan. So.
Which is interesting because of his background in just being good at aiming and
Very
clicking,
good at aiming.
pointing and clicking. Chad, if you guys didn't know, M2 Sky, we're getting a little off topic here, but M2 Sky played for our Valorant team.
He cooked.
And he cooked very much so. But yeah, any final thoughts from the match tonight? Cleary knocked you guys out last year.
Yeah.
But as you just mentioned a few minutes ago, their roster has changed a lot. Your guys' roster has changed a good bit as well.
I mean, it was a heartbreaking loss because we lost them in WHAC finals.
Yeah.
So I mean, it was definitely nice to beat them today.
Yeah.
I think it's more important that we beat them in WHAC, like the actual playoffs, than it is right now. But it's nice to know that we can beat them.
For sure, absolutely. Well, thank you for joining me for the interview, chat. We will be back tomorrow with League of Legends, so be back here tomorrow for that stream. Thank you, Fluffy, for joining me for the interview. I've been Mido. Have a great night, everyone. We'll see ya.